Okay, we've logged into the website and you will land on a dashboard that looks like this. I always make sure that the developers I use set up this horizontal bar for me. It makes it so much easier to make changes. So to get to the home page, I will just remove the WP-admin, return, and we see the home page here. Those icons will be fixed. I just added some wording in, and when I saved it for some reason they've just dropped out at the moment. We have the copy here, the photo of you, and the testimonials and the baseline. So to make edits to the page, just go to Edit Page. And Visual is what you want to see. So this is the copy that's on the left-hand side of the header. The header itself has been custom coded. So if you want to make any changes to the text, you're welcome to make it here. So let's say join now, $9 per week. Be empowered to brace your health and find your happy. Be empowered to embrace your health and find you're happy, and find yourself. I'll just make it self for now. It's easy enough for you to make the changes from here on. And again, this is the code. Go to the visual version, and these are the icons. So I've accidentally tripped up on the images. So for those icons, be very careful to make the changes. Only replace the wording here, which is the back of that panel that when the red shows up. So you can make those changes here. Meet Shelley and Kylie. Again, you can make any of the edits here just by at the Urban Warriors. So I'll leave that in there for now. You can change it back to how it was once you take a look at this video, but that's all the content there. And leave this as it is. Ignore the meet the team, just leave that because it's not visible on the page. And this is a testimonial section, and you will find this is actually here in the sidebar, and that's where you make the testimonial edits. So with the minor changes that I've made here, okay, ignore the rest of those fields. That's the footer widget. Again, you can make any changes here in the text as well. That's easy enough to do. And that's all of those fields. So you then press on Update. So when you press on Update, you automatically publish that page and it becomes visible to the public. So we'll go back to the home page. So the entire site is still sitting on your hosting behind your old live site, and the people that you use can automatically make it live once they fix the membership functionalities. And I'll show you all the plugins. There have been many attempts to use quite a few different approaches, but there's been some very strange conflicts between the site, the WooCommerce, the membership plugins. There's quite a few there. But again, I'll just hand that over to you so your new team can sort that out. So as you can see here, I've just put find yourself, so you can make that change at any time. And again, those lines that I showed are these ones here, so you can change them at any time. And here is where I've entered the, so it reads the Urban Warriors, so you can see it there, and that can be changed back at any time by yourself. Okay, to show you the testimonial area, we just go back to dashboard. And we go into testimonials. And here is where you find the information. So that image there and that one there is visible on the home page. So if you want to make any changes, you just go to Edit. That's the text there that you can change at any time. And you click on here, and that's Home Testimonials, so it's visible on the home. So you can change her name at any time and the location. So that's that particular testimonial with the ID 766 short code. So again, we'll just go back to testimonials. And again, if you want to make any changes, you just click onto here. And that shows on the home page as well, that I've pointed out to you. And while we're on testimonials, I'll just go back to the home page. Then you just click into the testimonials page here. And you will see all the testimonials that are placed here. So to make any of these edits, you just go to that testimonial section on the dashboard. When we go into Edit Page for the testimonials, you'll find it's just this short code here. So naturally, you will just need to go into this section here, testimonials. And if we go, for example, to this one here, Suze, you'll find that that's the text there that you can alter, change the client's name, and you'll find here it's clicked on as the testimonial page. Now, that's the guide for you to manage that. We'll go to the About Us page now. And on the About Us page, you have the copy up here. So, and this is also another feature that's pulled in. So you go to Edit Page. And here you can make any of the changes that you want on the text at any time. And that's all that's visible there for now. So when you make those any changes here, always remember to update, and that will publish it live. So if you go to Team, here you will see this is on the About Us page. So the profile of Shelley and Kylie. So again, you can edit your content here at any time. Leave those, that's the icons for the social media. So here is Wellness Professional. You can change it to anything you'd like it to read. And update. I'll get to the images in a moment. So in the team, you'll find a profile of yourself, Shelley, and Kylie. Then when you go into the membership page, I believe the content's been custom coded there as well. So we go to edit page, and they're all great photos in the header of that have been taken. So that's really brought the site to life. So again, you have all the content here. When you go to text, you'll see the code. For some strange reason, it's not showing me the HTML version, but not to worry, we'll leave it at visual. And again, this is where you'll make changes where necessary. That's an image, and I'll talk to you about images in a moment. And that's a great photo of you both here as well. So again, if you want to make, when the time comes to make the change, you go to edit, and the image details come up. So it's just as it is right now. So talking about images, we'll go to the media. So this is a media gallery where all of the images of your website are stored. So when you want to add more photos in the pages or anything as such, this is where you'll place it. So you go to Add New, select Files. This shows me everything that's on my desktop. So here I have a screenshot. I can pull that up, open, and there it is. It's appeared in the media gallery. But because it's a screenshot from my computer, I don't really need it, or you don't really need it for the site, so I'll delete that permanently. Okay, and that removes it from the media gallery. So every one of these has its own URL. So if you go here, you'll see, so for this image, for example, it will have this URL here. And there's a reason I'm showing that for you at the moment, but I'll show it to you again later on. Now, we'll go back to the site, and when the time comes that you change the graphic on the buttons, you'll have the new images uploaded in the media gallery, and you go to this page, edit. Here we are, it's showing up now. Visual, and then this is where you can replace the new image, button images, replacing these older ones. So this is where you change all of these images. Be careful of this, don't affect the testimonial code. It will affect the testimonials on the page, and that's linked to the testimonial section. That's how this particular site works. Easy enough for you to adjust the content on the site. Now for the actual fonts and colors, you will need to get a coder in to change the CSS style sheets. I always give that to my coder to do. That's not an area I look at because it's getting into the deeper code of the site. We'll move away from this page now. We've covered testimonials. Now the shop again is custom coded. I would prefer you leave this with your developer to take over. When I go in there, you'll see that it's not part of the page, it's actually customized. So the main pricing, so it would be part of these pricing table structures here. That's another plug-in feature or third-party feature that's been added into the site. We found that for any of the packages you have, it needs to have its own button, and that's why it was set up as 5, because there's 5 different ways of paying, and you'll be taking over that from here on. So this is all the detail on setting up those buttons, and they have been customized, but at least you can change the wording here for them. I'll leave that to you. And again, we'll go back to the pages. Now the blogs are pretty easy to manage. This is the blog listing page here. So at present there's 6 to start, which is enough for the site when the site goes live. Again, you go to dashboard, and posts is for the blog. So we go to all posts, and here are the 6 blogs that you see on that page. So to make a change, you just go to edit, you can edit the copy here at any time, so that's pretty easy. And this is the featured image that's being used at the moment. You may change it to something else, and that's pretty easy again. You just go to, you click on that image there, and it brings up this box, which is your entire media gallery, and I just chose that one, and then set featured image, and it's there. So when you save that, always update. These are the different categories at the moment set up in the blog. You can always add in a new one and make sure that the post is selected on whether it's this one, but just for the moment it's set up as tips. So you go to this permalink here and you click on that, and that will then show you what the page looks like. So that's the header at present, and the blog, and automatically at the bottom here are the related posts. So if you go to clean eating, for example, that's the blog that's there, and again these are the other related blogs, and then you have these buttons that will guide the reader to go left or right to read more about the blogs that you'll start to post from here on. So it's all there. Okay, now we'll go back into dashboard. It's here that you can, we'll go to the pages where you can get to the pages that are set up in the membership area. As you are logged into the site, naturally you have access to any of the pages through the dashboard. And it's members resources that I'm looking for. Here we are, members resources. So when you go to edit, this page has been custom coded. So we'll click onto this permalink here. And this will show the members area. So I have set it up like this with 2 relevant ones, and then just left these as key lines for now until you set up your own image and link the appropriate PDF, and I'll show you how to do that. With the exercise videos, this is your entire channel pulled in that is viewable here. So to add more videos, you just add it to your YouTube channel and it will automatically show up. And your channel at the moment has this many videos in it. Anyway, that's an easy one to look after. Nutrition has been set up in the PDF format, and this was all approved when I showed you the thumbnails. So the video's there, and again, all the PDFs here. And I've made sure that there's a area for the tagline or description underneath, just so that when people are searching, they can easily scroll and find the appropriate file for them. Mindset is the same, a series of PDFs, and members resources, also a series of PDFs. Training program, PDFs as well. So I'll go to edit page, and this is where you will need to work with a bit of code. So that's the video, leave that as it is. Then you've got 3 PDFs at the moment. That's how it appears here. So what you do, we'll go to media first. And this is what you select. This you just copy the whole URL, you put it into a new tab, you view it, and then you go File, Save As, Rectangle Desktop. And that way then you'll have the image on the desktop. And you need this because this is the exact size for the new images that you will create. I use Photoshop. When I create the image, I will then overlay it on this and give it a new name. So you want to use this as your template. That's why I've left it there. We go back to Media Gallery. And I will use one of the existing ones here. So I'll pull this one, for example, Warrior Mindset. I will copy this URL and then go back into the members page. So we'll go back into pages. As soon as I find it, there, pages. And we need to go this way as it's the membership area. So this is where we have direct access to edit the pages. So if we go to Members Resources, View, That shows us this background area. I'll go to training program. Edit page. Visual. So even though it looks quite odd here, 1, 2, 3. So it's the fourth one that I'll change. So we need to go into the code. So we know that is the PDF, and this is the image source, so it's the image source. So 1, 2, 3, 4, image source, and I've copied that URL. As you can see, this is a template called rectangle.jpg, so I delete that, and in between the hashtags I add that line in, which is the online fitness trainer image icon. That's the exact size of the template. And what we want here is the PDF to go to it. So the PDF goes into, it replaces this hashtag. As you can see here, it's a ref equal, and that's the code picked up from the media gallery. So I'll go to I've got another tab open. You upload PDFs. So I'll use the Smarter PDF and copy this URL. I'll get back to the edit page. I'll remove this hash and copy in the Smarter PDF URL. And even if we go to visual, we'll only see you'll see the changes up here. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the new one I've added in, and linked the PDF to that by replacing that hashtag. Then you go to update. Click on training program. And there's that image. So when you click on this image, the Smarter PDF will automatically download, and that's how it opens up so they can access it. It was just a nicer way to place these to fit in here accordingly. So what I'll do is I'll go back to edit page and back to the media gallery. I'm just going to put this template back in. Text. I will leave the PDF as it is. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the Smarter one. And I will just remove this and add in the template rectangle and update. So that's how you add the images once you upload it into the media gallery, and how you add the PDFs. So a lot of things have been customized on this site, and this video guides you on how you can edit a lot of the content now. So I'll leave the site with you. I wish you well. I know you're going to do fabulously out there. Again, I do apologize about the membership still not working. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. There have been numerous attempts, and I've never encountered anything like it. But we'll go into plugins. These are all third-party features. And it's just crazy how many issues there have been. So YouTube Free is a plugin we're using for the videos. There's WPMU Dev that I originally asked you to purchase. So that's one part of the membership that they were trying to work with. WooCommerce for the add to cart functionalities. Here we are, plugins. You've got security is important to keep hackers out. Membership, so they were working with that and there were issues clashing with others. Then the conflicts were between the membership. Then you've got Woo checkouts, Woo login, WooCommerce, WooCommerce catalog, WooCommerce product, importer, ping optimizer. No, that's not part of, it's more the WooCommerce. There was another one down here, MP Dev. So yeah, there was very unusual clashes. But anyway, it gives you an idea of the complexity of it all. But I'm sure that your team will have better luck with resolving it. We've progressed through a lot of it. There were only about, I think there was one more functionality to resolve. But that ends this tutorial, and you guys look fabulous and you will be brilliant out there. You'll be very successful. Wishing you well.